Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody good? Everybody all right? Well, now I'm gonna be answering my questions for the day because yes, already now pretty late, so I won't get to answer the rest from the other person. Do you see how many Americans are speaking out? And it's everybody. Like the first five questions is like that because we was doing now the positives. So it's right now America, Australia, Holland, where I am now, the Caribbean, and Africa. These places are all doing pretty good qua people speaking, you know. And this is good because last year everybody was still on the complaining and the entertainment and the foolishness. This year it's more people talking about the solutions and how can we do this and how can we do that and a lot of breakdowns of stuff on TikTok, on Facebook. No, I don't know about Instagram, I don't know about Twitter. Facebook, TikTok, and BBS. These three is what I'm on, you know. And BBS is the one where everybody can make money from the beginning. But quite up to date information and all of that, TikTok is doing good this year. Now, I had said from last year what was going to happen. Because last year you was on the motivational speaking too. First is going to be all of that motivational stuff, but everybody's going to realize that's only hyping up people and you still can't do shit. You actually need real information. So a lot of those people, they fell off. This year, it's a lot of the information coming out. With that information and the breakdowns, it's going to come now solutions, answers. Next year, the next step is going to be doing the things, and I'm going to speed that up. The next step is that you tired of freaking talking, and it's now it's time that everybody doing. Yeah, now we got enough of information out there. We got enough of people that been talking about a whole bunch of stuff. A lot more people is already aware. Next step is the petitions. That's the next step. That's the step that will get a lot of business handled. That is the step that will put these bastards in their place. So that's the next step. After that, once we done dealt with the bastards a little bit, at least to, get them to ease up a little bit. Now next year we handling business. Next year also they gotta pay that what did it call it? The reparations thing. That needs to be paid. It would be nice if that happens by the end of this year, but next year for sure somewhere that's gonna happen. You know. I actually think more around this year because I'm going to be starting with the petitions already. That already is going to reach to a certain point as to where now eventually somebody is going to put out for that. I ain't going to be doing that this year. I'm not about that this year. This year, I'm still about responsibility, accountability on all levels. That's what the petitions is for, to even hold them bastards accountable and responsible for their actions. And then next year is handling business. That's how I see it. So this year for the rest is just for what I'm already doing, putting out information and all of that. That's going to continue. The only thing that needs to be added on to that is the petitions. That's it. That's all I'm doing this year for the rest. You know. Peace. Oh yeah, you gotta answer my question. So that was the first basically five because America, that's what they doing. Australia, they more on really talking to the people, how to get you loose from the system. They also talking about the Roman system and all of that. I shared it to my thing. They're doing good, but they are on that's a slow system. That's actually you, the individual, getting loose from the system. And in another way that I would say ain't even everybody that would get to do it that way. Like my approach, that would still be dealt with a lot faster than how she's saying it. This person was saying it. I shared it to my Facebook. Um, Holland, Holland is actually doing petitions. The only thing with Holland is they're still waiting on those bastards. I don't know who had did that petition that had did that, but they did do petitions to hold Hugo the Younger accountable. And now what the regering, their government is trying to say, oh, this man is just going to be allowed to step down. Now, no, these people are saying, hey, listen, because of this man's decisions, a lot of people were killed. This man is just stepping down from his position. The man got to face trial, got to face jail. He should be fined, sued, and jailed. Because of your decision, a lot of people died. That's not something that's supposed to be just forgotten, nor should it be allowed. You're a professional, and you should be held accountable as such. That's not the same as just a Jim Crow or somebody that they want to go and say that killed a lot of people. No, that's just not a normal person. You're a trained professional. Just like police, any police that's got caught having any thing with bribery on the streets and all of that, you should be charged worse than a freaking street dealer. You're a trained professional. This is where the world needs to be. A lot of the people is on the lying, stealing, robbing, killing because they see the politicians get away with it and they see police get away with it. As long as we still allowing our professionals to get away with these stuff, they ain't got no right saying nothing about the people. But the people allowing put that on each other. You quick to put somebody else like you in the blame, in the wrong, but what happened to your government? What happened to your police? Are they gods? If they are, then they're gods of destruction and death, not of life, not serving the God that we serve. Anyways, that was the first five. But Africa is doing good because it's saying they want France out. And like what I'm saying, every place should mind their own goddamn business. Every community should mind their own business. So like even here in Holland, so like in the States, each city has its own government, right? Well, each government should be minding its city's business. You ain't got no business if you're in Miami to be talking about Texas. If you in Texas, you ain't got no right to be talking about New York. Each of you handle your own business. Once all of these things get good, now we can link back up and, that's how it needs to be done. That's the same as what I'm saying with all of the islands. All of the islands, well, the islands need to link up. Yeah, you see, they ain't going to make it alone. They need to link up. But in the states too, if you just take it government for government, are you deal with the thing. It's very easy. Now on one of my things is saying about, oh, we can't blame the governments as the bigger nations. Hello. It's your government that has to pass whatever them bigger bastards is saying. Right now, what I'm saying is because the governments, the governors, the prime ministers don't have no freaking balls to stand up because they took, what did they do? They took money, right? So a lot of them is in debt, right? That means to say, yeah, now you're obligated to do certain things. Now, what they should do is just take the tax into their own possession. And now, like I'm saying, every year you pay off your master something, so that eventually all your money is yours. Any government that's collecting all of their own tax from their citizens will be doing just fine. Problem is, none of them ain't got no balls again. That's the problem. This is why I'm pushing for, we need to get the people to step up. The people themselves, the 3.5 years to the longest, because it could be sooner. That's when I'll be pushing to go in as governor on my island. This is why my thing from now is worldwide, getting to know people that's all over. Because that year when I'm going in, everybody that I'm connected to that is then on the political line, political line, sorry. Yeah. Once that is good, we all pushing to go in one time. We already got the people, so we know we getting in. This is the thing. Again, the problem is the people in office right now. None of them have no balls. None of them is doing the job the right way. That's the problem. And the second to that is the people. The people have to hold them accountable. How you do that? Through petitions. That is the order of business. No nation ain't got nothing to tell me on Sabre as governor. If I'm governor, you think Holland got anything to tell me? The only thing you could tell me is, okay, you still got money for me. If you don't do this, then can you do that? That's how it is. Anything else to that is they're telling you whatever you want to believe, what you will accept.